The town of Willow Creek, Montana, wasn't rich, but it was proud. With a population just under 8,000, everyone knew everyone, and everyone trusted Linda Rayburn, the long-serving town comptroller. For over 2 decades, Linda had been the woman who kept the lights on, literally. She handled the town's budget, balanced the books, and made sure schools, fire stations, and road crews got paid. But beneath her polite smile and perfectly pressed blouses, Linda was building a secret empire. In just over 7 years, she siphoned nearly $40 million from the town's coffers. She bought a sprawling ranch on 300 acres, over 20 high-end vehicles, and put her entire family, her husband, kids, even a cousin she barely spoke to, on the payroll for consulting work that never happened. The result? School programs were cut. Fire departments couldn't afford new equipment. Road repairs stopped, and no one could figure out why the budget was suddenly bleeding dry. The first crack in her story came from the fire department. In 2022, Fire Chief Eli Morris went to the mayor with a desperate request. "We've got a fire truck older than some of our firefighters. I've been requesting funds for 2 years. Where's the money going?" The mayor promised to look into it. When he asked Linda for answers, she gave him a calm, practiced smile and a folder full of fake budget reports. Spreadsheets that looked perfect, but hid one major thing. The real accounts were somewhere else. A whistleblower changed everything. An entry-level clerk in the finance department, Rachel Kim, noticed something odd. A large payment marked as public safety grant allocation, sent not to the fire department, but to a personal bank account under the name L. Rayburn Holdings. Rachel brought it to the mayor. The mayor brought it to the state auditors. Within weeks, a quiet investigation began. Auditors uncovered hundreds of transactions, all routed through shell accounts, then disappearing into luxury purchases. Linda's credit card bills included horse feed, jewelry, custom boots, and even a $250,000 horse trailer. But here's the thing, Linda was good. She knew how audits worked. She had buried years of theft under fake invoices for emergency repairs and equipment upgrades that never existed. The investigation dragged on for months in secret. And then, in January 2024, the FBI knocked on her office door. In custody, Linda didn't look like the monster people imagined. She was polite, even friendly, sipping coffee as agents read out the charges. When asked why she did it, she didn't flinch. If the town's too stupid to notice, that's their fault. Her lawyers fought hard, arguing the town still functioned, that Linda's purchases were investments in local businesses, and that no one was personally harmed. But the truth was clear. Linda had drained Willow Creek so badly that 3 schools nearly closed and 2 fire stations were forced to shut down. And yet, the biggest question still haunts Willow Creek. Was Linda working alone? Because during the investigation, it was discovered that millions were still unaccounted for. Money that wasn't in Linda's accounts, wasn't in the town's accounts, and wasn't in any seized assets. Someone else may have been helping her. In July 2025, Linda Rayburn was sentenced to 10 years in federal prison for wire fraud, embezzlement, and money laundering. As she was led away in handcuffs, she smiled at her husband, the same man who had been on the payroll for years despite never working a day for the town. Prosecutors say the missing millions may never be found. And in Willow Creek, some residents believe that when Linda gets out, she'll be going back to claim what's left of it. The ranch still stands. The vehicles are gone. But the scars she left on the town, they may never heal. The FBI has quietly reopened part of the case because someone in Willow Creek just used a shell account linked to Linda to buy a brand new pickup truck.